Hi everyone, this is Mackenzie and little Josiah is here and we are going to do our 2-week update. Here's the little guy. Kind of a big guy, huh? Yeah, and I tried to record this once already, but my camera died and it cut off like half my video, and then he was sleeping most of it anyway, so this is better anyway. So there's not going to be a whole lot, but I wanted to start with his size and update on that. So at birth, he was 9 pounds, 7 ounces. Sorry, I'm so shaky here. Let me try to fix it. Okay. He was 9 pounds, 7 ounces, and then at discharge, which was less than 24 hours later, he was 9 pounds, 6 ounces. So he hadn't lost much, but he hadn't had a lot of time to lose much. And then when we went back at 5 days old, he was 9 pounds, 6 ounces again. So I'm sure he lost some and then gained it back. And then at his 2-week appointment, which was the day after he turned 2 weeks old, at his 2-week appointment, he was 10 pounds, 7 ounces. So a pound above his birth weight. And he had gained 17 ounces in 10 days, which was awesome. We were so happy about that. You just tooted. I heard it. Yes, you did. Anyways, so that's how he's doing size-wise. Oh, and I forgot to tell his inches. I don't know why. He was 21 inches at birth, 21 and a half at 5 days, and 21 3/4 at 2 weeks. So he was just growing. Yeah. He's so cute. Yes, he's so cute. Anyways, so as far as his schedule goes, we are not doing any kind of schedule right now. He is totally, everything's on demand, of course, because he's little. And, but he has kind of for himself, like he eats every hour and a half to 2 hours usually through the day. And at night, it's usually right at 2 hours. And lately, just recently, he's started doing 2.5 hours here and there, which is like a luxury for us at night. So that's how often he eats. And he sleeps a lot. Like at night, he sleeps between his feedings almost always. Like goes just right back to sleep. And except for maybe once a night he has a little harder time going back to sleep, but he sleeps a lot. And then during the day he sleeps pretty much all day too. Like he might be up for 3 or 4 hours total, not counting his feeding times where he's actually like awake and alert. And typically it's like an hour in the morning and then maybe 2 to 3 hours in the afternoon/evening, but it's all broken up. It's not like he's ever up for more than maybe 30 minutes. So, and then as far as like what he's doing and stuff, kind of back to the size first. His clothes, his newborn clothes fit, but they're a little bit snug. And then 0 to 3 month stuff either fits perfectly or depending on the brand, some of it's kind of big. But 3-month stuff in any brand at all is huge. Like he's wearing 3-month stuff right now and it's so huge, and the only reason it doesn't look as huge is because I have a lot of it bunched up underneath his pants. Yeah, so it's big. So you would think him being nearly 11 pounds now that he would have completely outgrown newborn stuff, but that's not the case, although it'll probably be soon, I'm sure. As far as what he's doing, he is tongue-tied. So if you don't know what that means, it's like the frenulum that is underneath your tongue. It's like that little line piece of skin thing that holds your tongue down. Oh, bless you. It's longer and it goes like almost to the end of his tongue, and maybe he's gonna show it. Are you gonna show it? Say blah, blah, blah. I don't think he's going to. If you look, his tongue looks like a heart. Show it. He's not showing it. Okay. Anyways, but he's tongue-tied. So what that means is that the frenulum is longer, and it can cause problems with their latch with breastfeeding and make it like really hard for them to get a good latch because their tongue doesn't extend past their bottom lip hardly ever. And like some babies, they don't at all, and he didn't at first, and he's just started to, and we think he's like stretching it out, and the doctor agrees that he's probably stretching it out. But, and then it could cause speech problems later on just because it makes it harder to work that muscle. But I don't think, like, since he has started to stretch it out, I don't think it'll be a problem. And you have the option to clip it, but we have chosen not to until we know it's going to cause some kind of issue. So, aww, I love it when he makes noises. So he is tongue-tied. He makes faces all the time. Like, he makes the cutest little faces. Oh, there's his tongue. Well, of course when I zoom in, of course he quits showing it. But he makes, like, the cutest little faces. And the other thing is, this is kind of gross but cute at the same time. He farts and belches so loud. Like, it sounds like an adult when he does. It is crazy. And he like has no in between like when he wakes up, he's instantly hungry really fast. Aww, really fast. So it's not like nah. It's like I'm passed out and then wake up and ah, and it's like a squeal. He squeals like real high pitched. It's weird. I don't remember Evelyn squealing like that. She cried, but she didn't squeal. Anyways, and then he lifts his head up really high for a baby, and he's not on his stomach right now because I didn't want to make him too mad during the video. But like, he can lift his head up if he's on our chest or even during tummy time. Like, he lifts his head, and not for a super long time, obviously, but he'll lift it pretty high and for a while. So we were pretty impressed with that. And then we did introduce a pacifier. We waited until he was about 9 days old, and he has been taking one now. He's not reliant on it, but we do use it a lot at night and even sometimes during the day. But, I mean, he is doing okay with it, and it hasn't seemed to affect his latch at all, which is the only thing I was worried about. So he seems to be doing well with it. And I might do a short video on my thoughts of pacifiers later on, because I have some weird thoughts, but different, maybe not weird, but kind of different from some people. But anyways, other than that, everything is good, and there's my 2-week-old little man. We'll probably do updates every month now after this, and we just did the 2 weeks since he had his little 2-week checkup, and also because I hadn't really got to show him to you guys yet, and especially in action. So there he is, and he seems like he might be thinking about fussing anyway. So we will talk to you in our next vlog. Bye!